Major Slack Videos.
Yo, the name is Slack. Thanks for coming back. Let's walk through some more early OP Dragon Spell build, aka Shameless, about to become utterly shameless when we add the Demi-Human Ashes, one of the best spirit ashes in the game. I've done a video on that, on how the Demi-Human Ashes can actually solo some boss fights. Just cut them loose and watch them kill the boss. Try to remember to put a link to that in the video description. Yeah, we're adding that to this already overpowered build. This build reminds me of, for those of you who are fans of my Skyrim walkthroughs, the Lazy Argonian, where I just took every overpowered item in the game and put it all into one build and did a run with the Argonian. This is Elden Ring's Lazy Argonian. Shameless! Okay, so you want to switch your Ash of War on your Lord Sword's Greatsword over to Gravitas, and that's pretty much it. We're ready for the Impaler's Catacombs, and at the end of this is the boss fight, and we're going to get the Demi-Human Ashes. Alright, let's go. This is full of fanged imps. One's going to be climbing up there. Use Gravitas and then a quick attack to knock him out. This guy over here, you can just throw a crystal dart at him, bring him down, and that's it. Goodbye, cruel world. You commit suicide. And down here is the locked boss door, locked by some contraption. We're going down this way. If you go a little ways down, a fanged imp's gonna spawn way down there. Make sure you don't let him shoot you, because you want him to come at least part way down. Okay, so he's ready. Alright, hit me. Hit me. Come on now. See, you know what he's doing? He's trying to drag me into the other room there with his friends. See? This sneaky bugger. So he can, like, you know. Okay, so we're gonna have to go in and see, the game is like this, eh? They have assignments. These enemies have assignments. And his assignment was to draw you in. You gotta watch out for that. Game is a real sneaky son of a bitch. Okay, so that's all three guys in here. Make sure you get this Grave Lover here. And we're good to go. The boss lever door, or the boss door lever, is down this way, but there's another Grave Lover in here, guarded by an imp that's just around this corner here. He's just popping and he'll wake up. Guard counter. Knock him out. Critical hit. Bob's your uncle. Okay. And grab this Grave Lover too. Let's do an inventory. And everybody should have six Grave Lover 1s and 1 Grave Lover 2. Before we leave this area, we're going to have 2 more Grave Lovers too. Let's go back this way, and this is a rising floor. As soon as you step on it, it's going to start rising up. You could get this using the butt of my sword as a pointer. There's a Grave Violet up there, but I never bothered with that. So just step on the floor, let it raise up, and then drop down below. Down here is an endless spawn of future corpses. It's just going to grab and run. So grab the Ghost Glover 2. Grave Glover 2. Grave Glover 1. Grave Glover 1. And head straight for the ladder. You can see all the corpses spawning. To test that area, I hung around and I killed 35 putrid corpses. Not kidding. 30 fucking 5. And they just kept spawning. So in my opinion, it's an endless spawn. I don't think you can ever kill them all. Post a comment if you think otherwise, or if you've proven otherwise. I've killed 35. Literally. And there's the boss door. It's open. There's another imp just around the corner. You just approach. Get your shield up, ready to do a guard counter. Swing and a miss there, buddy. Here we go. And the final Grave Glover too. So now everybody should have a whole bunch of 1s and 3 2s. So we can improve both the Lone Wolf Ashes to +2, which is what we're going to do right now. So the boss door is open. And afterwards we can improve the Demi-Human Ashes to +2. And then we can take those bad boys into the coastal cave and engage in the Demi-Human Royal Rumble. Time to rumble! We're going back to the round table. And we're going to have to do a little rigmarole with Rodrika and the blacksmith to get her activated as a spirit tuner. Basically, you talk to Rodrika twice and the blacksmith twice. Okay, like one after the other. So Rodrika.
Pleasure to meet you. My name is
Just jam through her dialogue.
I never knew the guidance, although I'm still looking for my...
Here, that's once. Over to the blacksmith, ask him about Rodrika.
Well, I took you for dead. No matter, it's all the day out your own.
About Rodrika.
She's crestful. She has a gift. I saw in her eyes, Shevin.
That's it. Rodrika. Kind of shortening it. Rodrika.
It's all a bit much for me. I'm still looking.
Okay, and tell her what the blacksmith said.
You're telling me? I don't believe if I do have this. I suppose I should try. I'll ask Master Hugh. Certainly he does. I know he's trapped. I can tell.
Back to the blacksmith again.
Back already, no matter.
About Rodrika.
The girl. Are you out to absurd?
It's what she wants. And that's it. And finally, you simply have to rest. Rodrika removed from her place beside the fireplace and move and set up shop as a spirit tuner across from the blacksmith.
Good to see you again. I have you to... I can have... I'm as... But... And if they... Well, I search Roderick.
Having done all that, you get this new dialogue option. Please engage in that.
Can you take... It can't be so... It'll be glad...
And here's the way to get the spirit jellyfish ashes without having to go through that lengthy dialogue at the Stormhill Shack, like I was telling you about before. So that's it. So it's much better to do it that way. Now, we want to upgrade the Lone Wolf Ashes to +2. We're going to need 1,476 runes. And now's a good time to demonstrate how you can make some quick money at the Ferrum Great Bridge, killing the vulgar militiaman. Okay, so Ferrum Great Bridge. We just covered this earlier. I'm just going to favorite this. We are now powerful enough to instantly kill these vulgar militiamen if we're careful about it. Let's wait till daytime and slap the sacred blade on Dolores Warren's greatsword. Sacred affinity. And you'd be well advised to hook up your telescope so that you can see what's going on with these guys from a distance. Because they could still kill us instantly. They are a force to be reckoned with. There's one right there. Okay, he's got his back turned to us. Assassins approach. Sneak right up. Uh-oh. He turned around. Should be able to knock him out. Alright, that did not go as planned. Kind of fumble fingered that. Okay, this one's gonna turn around. Sneaky step, yeah, see, I knew it. Okay, this is the way that was supposed to go. Get right up behind him using Assassin's Approach. Backstab, instant kill. And I don't know why I did that, because I just wanted to kill one. Because that's all we need. But I'll just spend the rest of the money on bolts. I just wanted to demonstrate how to easily kill those guys. Loam of Ashes. +2.
Greetings. Are you here for...
There we go. So now we're ready to rock and roll. I strongly recommend that you spend all the rest of your money. One thing you could do is buy a dagger. Yeah, that's going to be very useful. If some of you have been farming a lot of money, and you got a lot of money on your hands, and you're wondering what to level up Arcane. You take it up to 22, and then afterwards points into Vigor. Just in case some of you played ahead. Next, I'm going to spend all the rest of my money on bolts, because what we're going to do next is a total crapshoot. It's going to be very dangerous. Probably the hardest part about this build.
Always.
Okay, we'll definitely be able to put bolts to good use later on. Okay, so spend all my money. Back to Impaler's Catacombs. With no money. And Sacred Blade on your Lordsworn's Greatsword. And a big batch of crystal darts. And your flask configured for survivability. I'd say 3 and 4. Maybe even 4 and 3 if you're really nervous. But I'm going to go with 3 and 4. Okay, let's kill these 2 imps that come up here. It's going to be 1 here. Let's do a guard counter. Swing and a miss. Same deal with this guy. Throw a crystal dart, knocks him off. He falls into the black hole to his ultimate demise. And time for the boss fight. Okay, so the boss is an Erdtree Burial Watchdog, which, if I may comment on that now, I don't know why they call it an Erdtree Burial Watchdog. I've always been confused about that. They look more like cats to me. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I'm gonna have to take a close look at one when I watch back this video. In my opinion, they look more like cats. But anyways, it's an Erdtree Burial Watchdog, extremely dangerous, and he has 5 fanged imps with him. It's gonna be an absolutely hellacious boss fight. But your crystal darts will put him in a state of frenzy if you can shoot 4 or 5 of them at him in rapid succession. Okay, that's what they do. They have this special property. I wonder if it's gonna hear. Here we go. Long ago it is said that a golem crafter employed a similar crystal tool. So that's a kind of a hint that they affect anything that was created by that golem crafter, which includes these Erdtree Burial Watchdogs and these fanged imps. Alright? What's going to happen is as we go in and try to lock onto something, the game is going to insistently lock on to one of the imps on either the right or the left. You're going to have to quickly switch your lock on over to the Erdtree Burial Watchdog in the center at the back, and then spam out crystal darts until he looks electrified. As soon as he looks electrified, lock off and roll away. And just run around the perimeter until the Erdtree Burial Watchdog starts whacking his own imps, which is exactly what you want. Once he's thus engaged, you're going to spawn your Demi-Humans, or your Lone Wolves rather, and then refill FP, keep your distance, and start shooting out those Sacred Blades to kill the Erdtree Burial Watchdog. Okay? That's the plan. Let's do it. Lock on, switch over, spam out. Here he's electrified. Lock off. Try to keep your distance. Get away. As soon as you get in the clear, spawn your wolves. Let the wolves do all the heavy lifting. Refill FP. Okay, and you gotta take him down fairly quickly because he will wipe out your wolves. There we go. That was textbook. That was textbook. There we go. One of the best spirit ashes in the game, in my humble opinion. The Demi-Human ashes. They totally kick butt. They can solo boss fights, like I said. Did I say that? Yeah, they can solo boss fights. Let's send these guys back to, because they're a little too excited. Yeah, I have a video on that, how the Demi-Human ashes, once you upgrade them enough, they're nuts. Okay, so we have those in our possession. Let's go upgrade them right away. We can upgrade them to +2. And then take them into the Coastal Cave. Release them on that hellacious boss fight at the end of the Coastal Cave. And get access to the Church of Dragon Communion. That's what this is all about.
Greetings. Are you here for sleep?
Okay, and our new Spirit Ashes is now the Demi-Humans.
Greetings. Are you here for sleep?
Okay, and we're going to upgrade them to +2. And we got the money. Now they are a force to be reckoned with. Now we can go to the Coastal Cave. The whole point of this is to get to this island right here. The Church of Dragon Communion is right there. And that's where you can buy dragon spells with dragon hearts. Okay, but the only way to get to this island is through the Coastal Cave, which is right about here. You go into the Coastal Cave, you kill a whole bunch of Demi-Humans, and then there's a hellacious boss fight at the end, a duo Demi-Human Queen boss fight with 5, count them, 5 Demi-Humans. It's like 7 enemies. It's nuts. It's really hellacious. But we've got our own gang of fools ready to throw at them. So it's going to be like a Demi-Human Royal Rumble. Let's go do it. Insert diabolical laughter. This starts off at the first steps out of grace. Turn to the west. Grab those 2 shrooms. Sorry, I'm just so accustomed to doing this, forgot to tell you what to do. Look for the 2 birds on the cliff, and you're going to drop down right beside the 2 birds onto this thing here. You know what, while we're here, let's go grab that gold pickle foul foot out here. Yeah, if I ever forget to do commentary, just do exactly what I'm doing. Okay, there's gold pickle foul foot. And we're gonna go back to the Coastal Cave. Sometimes I'm just trying to keep it straight in my head what is gonna happen next. Here's a merchant. Doesn't really have anything that we need right now, but let's just talk to him so we can mark him on the map. Here's the things they have for sale. The most notable thing is this, which will allow you to make neutralizing boluses and firebone bolts and firebone arrows. He also has the club for sale, which is what the wretch starts out with, and the short bow.
All done? Well, be on you.
Right, but we don't have any business with him. To the Coastal Cave. Right here. And let's get ready. Put the seal in the right hand and a torch in the left, because it's going to be really dark in there. And yes, I know you can buy a lantern. I've bought a lantern many times, so you don't have to carry a torch. The lantern is weak. It's very dim. A lot of situations, I just prefer to use the torch. And if you hold down, put it in your left hand, hold down the guard button, your character will raise up the torch and light up the area even more. The lantern doesn't hold a candle to this kind of light. Haha. See what I did there? Yeah, we're gonna get the lantern later on. I do know about the lantern. Of course I do. I've bought it many times. Bach, what's up?
Oh. What are you doing here?
They gave you a beatdown, eh?
You must leave this place at once. They'll rush in and beat you to a pulp. You'll end up just like me.
Yeah, no, I think we're gonna be fine. Now, at this point, you definitely want to wait until nighttime. Okay? That way your demi-humans are going to be at their best. Did I show you that before? Inventory. Demi-human. Spirits of demi-humans that are small in stature but have a violent, brutish disposition, though they may seem intelligent, when night falls, their blood boils and they become feral. And they do indeed become way more aggressive at night. So when you're doing a boss fight with these guys, always go at night, and as soon as you spawn them, they just go apeshit, which is exactly what you want. Okay, so we're gonna do this entire cave system with just flame sling and the torch. Easiest way to take care of these guys. Okay, spot them, cook them up, move on. There's one there. Don't jump off here, whatever you do, because you're going to get ambushed by a whole bunch of demi-humans down there. Okay, we're going to take the long way around. There's one right there. Okay, the boss door is right there, right above Shameless's head there. But we're going to go around. This is a lot safer. Okay, so go this way. Alright, very good. Hey buddy, welcome to my barbecue. And one final guy here, he may take 2 flame slings. Nope, just one. He's tougher though. Very good. Alright, this boss fight only pays 1200 runes if you go in alone. Normally, I do not use NPCs to help me out with boss fights. This one, you have the benefits of Old Knight Isvan. If you call him up, you'll only get paid 900 runes for this boss fight. But it's really freaking hellacious. So we're gonna employ Old Knight Isvan and to help us out, because this is gonna make it a whole lot easier. Plus our demi-humans. Alright, so let's switch over to the sword. Don't need the torch. Shield. And basically we're gonna call this guy up. Not only that, but whenever you use an NPC to help you out, the boss has 50% more health. So there's that to consider too, but it's gonna be way easier. Like I said, there's 2 demi-human queens and 5 demi-humans. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go in, spawn our demi-humans, and then just keep our distance, lock onto anything, and spam out those sacred blades. Alright? And it doesn't matter what you log onto, whatever you're killing is gonna help. And stay away from the demi-human queens at the beginning until they're kind of like everything's down to a dull roar and you got your demi-humans have got them kind of nicely cornered and under control. Alright? So let's go in. Huh, this is unusual. I can't get past this guy. Hey, numbnut. Come this way. Okay. Don't block the way. Okay, so you want to go just far enough to be able to spawn your guys, refill FP, and look at them, they're going ape shit. That's exactly what you want. Stay away from these guys, these demi-human chiefs. Not queens, chiefs. Let your guys do all the heavy lifting. We got one down. Is this nuts or what? And I think the other Demi-Human chief is... Yeah, there he is. Got him. There we go. Now, is that a lot of fun or what? Huh? Who loves you? Slack loves us, that's right. Don't you forget it. Now, we also get the tailoring tools and the sewing needle, which we can bring back to Bach to continue his quest. And we earn 900 runes. And we have access to the secret tunnel that will take us over to the Church of Dragon Communion. And I used up all my FP because I forgot to switch my flasks over from survival mode to spell mode. That's okay. There's 3 more Demi-Humans to take care of on in the little tunnel going up this way. I'm gonna have to do this the hard way. Wonder if I have enough FP for 3 flame slings. Maybe. That's one. Nope. Okay. Do the last guy the hard way. Can't see a damn thing. Where are you? Where are you? Did I get him? Oh, I got him. Did I get both at once with one flame sling? How convenient. Okay. Great. Okay, and now we're on the coastal island of the Church of Dragon Communion. Let's go get some dragon spells. Okay, first order of business, let's get my flask in order so we don't have a repeat of that. Running out of FP. Let's wait till daytime. Okay, spellcasting mode 1 and 6. And here is the Church of Dragon Communion. And this little altar right here, interact with it, and you can buy your dragon spells. They cost 1 dragon heart each. That's it. Don't cost any money, just a dragon heart. Okay, so going back to the intro in part 1, the Gatefront Ruins section where I showed you I was at Gatefront Ruins, and I wiped out a ton of soldiers with just 1 fiery dragon breath. That's this one here, Dragon Fire. Get that. The 2 boss fights, Mark of the Fell and Garbik the Grafted, I did that with Dragon Maw. By the way, both those fights, I skipped the second phase. I kicked their asses so badly, I managed to skip the second phase in both those fights. Yeah, get that, definitely. And Dragon Claw is kind of like a lesser version of Dragon Maw, but you can chain the attacks together. I'll show you about how to do that with 2 seals, 1 in each hand. I don't use this very often, but it's still very useful. So let's get that. Okay? So you are now the proud owner of these 3 dragon spells. Dragon Fire, Dragon Claw, and Dragon Maw. Let's go take a look at them. samurai spell. Let's kick out healing and put in Dragon Fire, Dragon Claw, and Dragon... Whoops. Dragon Maw. Starting with Dragon Fire. Okay, it costs 28 FP, but you can also just simply hold down the attack button and spew out this constant stream of flames up to a certain point. I think it's about maybe 60 or 70 FP that Dragon Fire will use up until it stops, and then you kind of like have to reset. It's not like, you know, you kind of like have like 150 FP and then empty out the whole. It doesn't work like that. It's not like a steady stream. It will use a lot of FP, but not the... Anyways, we only have 88 FP, so it will empty out all our FP if you hold down the attack button. Okay, there's one. Or if you hold down the attack button. You get that. And the best thing about this is you can aim it while it's spewing. You can just use it like a flamethrower. So don't lock onto anything. Just aim in the direction of whatever you want to attack. For example, those sheep there. And just... See? This is fantastic for farming. Fantastic. Whatever you want to farm. Wipe them all out. Okay, so that's Dragon Fire. Also works while on horseback. Are you kidding me, Slack? No, I'm not kidding you. Is this nuts or what? One of the few dragon spells that works well on horseback. So now, I mean, come on. You are forced to be reckoned with. They're going to get more powerful though once we get the Dragon Communion seal. Next, Dragon Claw. This is you can do one attack like this, but you can do a follow-up attack as well. So like it's like a double attack. And then there's recovery. But what you could do is you could put a seal in each hand. You put one seal in your right hand and another seal in your left hand. And then what you could do is you could do an attack with your right hand and then do an attack in your left hand and then keep doing that back and forth, and you chain Dragon Claw attacks together in an endless, like, Fists of Fury kind of deal with Dragon Claws, as long as you got enough FP to hold out. So that's what that can do. I'm going to show you about that later because I don't have to have the seal. As soon as we get the Dragon Communion seal, I'll show you about how to do that. And Dragon Maw is like Dragon Claw's big brother. Does considerably more damage, but you can't chain attacks together. But it's just devastating. That's what I use to do those two boss fights and skip the second phase. And if you want to see what it looks like, you can just like turn your character sideways and do the attack. Okay. Same with the Dragon Fire. Get a better look at it, because it kind of blocks your view when it just... Is that cool or what? Okay, so you're now the proud owner of 3 extremely powerful dragon spells. We're on our way. By the way, more dragon spells can be found at the Cathedral of Dragon Communion way down here in Caelid. That's not really part of this build, but there are more dragon spells to be had there. And you do have 2 dragon hearts left over. Maybe I'll tack on a little excursion down there at the end of this run. But this build, this starter build, is going to focus on these 3 spells. And we're also going to get the Frenzied Burst spell. And we're going to get the Dragon Communion seal, which is coming up next. First of all, let's get the rest of the goodies here. Just a few odds and ends. There's an Exalted Flesh up here. There is a Somber Smithing Stone 1 here. You can hear it, the Teardrop Scarab. Might be able to even see it down there. It's right down there. And there is some great Dragonfly heads, which are pretty hard to farm. Not hard, just annoying. Right there, there's a batch of them there, so might as well go grab those. Let's do in this Teardrop Scarab with Dragonfire. It's like total overkill, but what the hell. Poor little guy. Somber Smithing Stone 1, and let's go get those great Dragonfly heads. Ironically enough. And our business here is concluded. Next on the list, which is coming up next video. Coastal Cave, we did that. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Upgrade both the Lord Sworn's Greatsword and the Sacred Seal. That's coming up first thing next video. Who loves you? Slack loves us, that's right, and don't you forget it. You are now kicking ass. We're going to kick even more ass as we continue this walkthrough. Thanks a lot for watching. My name is Major Slack, and I definitely approve this video. If you do too, please give the old Slackster a big old thumbs up, post a comment, and most importantly, subscribe to make sure you get all my videos hot off the press. Alright, see you next time. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page, and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes, alright? Thanks a lot, really appreciate it.